Good morning, guys. Happy Monday to you, September 27th, 2021. My name is Hazel Fernandez, and welcome to my space, my visual artist world. I am an artist, I'm also a certified life coach, but most of all, I'm just here, a soul who is grateful and happy to be alive today, because today is very important, knowing that last year Monday, I can still remember I was still having major physical pains in my belly because I've just, if you know about the bleeding woman in the Bible, that's me for the past 10 years, I believe, more or less. But the pain, I cannot even begin to explain how painful every month when I have my own period. And so it's so amazing to be wearing red today. I woke up early today. Normally I wake up around 1-ish. It depends because of this whole pandemic. Now, when I was thinking of like getting a regular job like I used to before, something in my body just revolted with disgust, and I know that I have to do so, but for the past few years I wasn't, because I was just in massive pain. And trust me, I had moments where I was so ready to give up because it was just so painful, and I was so afraid to go to get a surgery. That's how as a chicken I was. Now, this morning, I went to the bathroom and did my mirror work. And if you don't know what that means, that just means you go and talk to your beautiful self. And for many, many years, I used to struggle to accept me because of my past experiences, like I was not feeling good enough or beautiful enough. It took me a while to let go of the lie that I believe to be my truth, and doing this mirror work, or you call it shadow work, or just going inside to look within myself and find that beautiful sparkly jewel that I am, and maybe you are. I know you are, or maybe you don't believe it yet, but wherever you are in your journey, you know that you are in this place for a season, a reason, whatever that is. However, I see you, I feel you, because we all go through our own process. So I went to the bathroom, I look at my t shirt, and it says, "It's not me, it's you." And I heard my inner child says, "It's not me, it's you." So that means my future self has to grow up and take over, because for the longest time I was just acting like not taking full responsibility of my choices and my life, right? Because I grew up really pampered and felt like I was super protected by my mom, especially because I'm the eldest of four. That's the story, right? There's always going to be a effed up story somewhere along those lines. So going back, focus, Hazel. I'm not yet on my meds. I have to sip my on my coffee, but like look at this. It says, "I don't have a bucket list, but my effort list and effing list is about 2 miles long." This one is a mile long, but for me it's like long enough, right? Let me just have it. Cheers. And that's a mushroom coffee. So I said to myself, I look at myself in the mirror, I look at myself in the eyes, and I said, Hazel, I was talking to my inner child, and I believe that going forward, this is the work that I am here to do. So I said, I see you, I feel you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And again, I just hear that little voice. It's not me, it's you. So I was like, so now, meaning now is the present. We're here now. The past is gone. I can never go back there. You can never go back there. So the only person that's standing between you and your dreams, whatever that dream for you, is you. And I'm like, wow, I just heard it. I'm like, that was crazy. And I cried, obviously, because last year I was in bed, I was in pain, and I didn't even know if I could get up or have like a regular, normal life, if you will, and would that be the story, like the new normal, and then there was pandemic, whatever. So I just gave myself a hug, right? For I survived those painful experiences, but I'm super thankful that I did not give up the mini me, the inner child that I rejected and or not did not accept because of the messed up lie that I created in my mind and in my body. So I think as an artist or whatever you are, I know for sure that I am here to encourage you, regardless of what you want to create. It doesn't matter. We're just going to have a conversation, and I'm opening my heart to you. So if you can relate, like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Art by Hazel Fernandez. And so yeah, help me out because I am such a slow learner at times, but when I'm really hooked in, I'm fast too. So I guess life is a dance for sure. Oh, that's so good. Now, I did not believe in myself that I could create a long lasting legacy or career because of my fear of rejection. And I'm the one who rejected myself. So I'm like, what the hell, Hazel? And again, I believe if you're like an overachiever like me, an introvert, I really don't know your story. I'm just gonna go with the flow because I have no script. I'm coming from my heart. And I grew up in this environment where I thought that in order for me to be liked, accepted, and loved, I have to perform, which is another messed up thing to be in, right? However, we learn life will always give you lessons and people in order for you to finally see the truth, not the lies, okay? So I'm always this sensitive and very acutely aware of myself before. I used to like, why do I have negative thoughts and about myself and why do I have positive thoughts? Like why do I always remember the negative thoughts and not the positive thoughts? And so, knowing what I know now from all my work in therapies and also doing my own thing, right? It takes a lot of commitment and guts to look inside yourself and say, hey, maybe the things that you believed in before when you were little, you created that concept of yourself, which was distorted because you were young and you didn't know, and the people around you did their best, and it's not your fault. You were not happy, but here we are. So I heard my inner child that whispered in my ear that says, it's not me, it's you, it's always been you, it's your choice, right? So again, I said, thank you so much for reminding me that I have a different choice. And last night, I mean, the whole weekend, I have been, sorry, studying all the painters since the Renaissance period. And I remember, like, oh my God, what have they, the struggles that they've, faced all this time. And so the only one I think that is alive today that I know of is Marina Abramovic. And this is from my Art Oracles. And she says, skeptic, heal thyself. Discipline is both a noun and verb. When a stranger stares into your soul, do not press charges, stare back. So, okay, I was like, self doubt is a part of the creative process. And I have to tell you, my self-discipline before, not really that good. And now when you are an artist, or even when you're working, you need to have that crazy discipline, or else you're not going to be productive. And another one that an artist that I love, this is Henri Matisse. Unleash the beast within. Productivity even in PJs. Sure. Sketch boldly and paint with a big stick. I usually do not do a lot of sketching, and I'm gonna show you. Let me just drink my coffee. God. Oh, all right. Focus, Hazel. I still have no med. Okay, so this is my self portrait. And this is my inner child that I've rejected unconsciously and did not accept myself because of the painful experiences I had early on, right? The trauma, the big ones and the small ones. And we're not here to talk about those things. But I remember a classmate in elementary. Her name is Lilibeth. Oh, that's amazing. But she is no longer with us. And Lilibeth, wherever you are, bless you. And she's so great in drawings, and like I was like, wow, you can draw a beautiful face. Oh my God. And she was really beautiful. Like, for a Filipino Asian chick, she's got this blonde hair. Like, she's just really beautiful, like amazing. And so that was one of my insecurities. I'm like, I can only draw stick figures. I'm like, even if I trace, I'm still not happy. Again, I have this perfectionism, which is a dignified term of feeling not good enough or not believing in yourself. And again, it's part of the process, right? The creative process is so messed up sometimes that you just have to be in the mess when you are in the messy moments, okay? And accept it, don't resist it, and so that you are not going to be swallowed in the mud of your misery. So, is it even, it's not even looking like me at all. It's just super dark skin, which is not like darker than my usual tone. Okay, and now we are in this era of we have to be careful of what we're going to say. I love dark skin. I really love like the olive skin. And but it's like it's not. But again, the way we see ourselves sometimes is so different, right? In the mirror, or physical, or because of society's standards or whatever. So here she is. That's the little child on Lifeline. That's for many, many years I rejected her until I started to do my healing business. So this is your left brain. This is your left brain, which is logical, more on the boring stuffs, mathematics and stuff like that. Nothing is wrong with that. Okay, oh my bangs. Then I switch onto my creative brain, which is my right brain, where there's more creativity, more colors, more spatial. If you can tell, it's sort of like a little bit disconnected in everything. And then I put joy, because that's my guiding, my positive word for the year. maybe not. I have action too. So so then my sacred heart, and I remember Jesus, like, so that I have to put that plus sign because I also started a blog before called Positive Chick, and I put feel to heal. And look at that bright light, right? From darkness to light. So, where are we going with this conversation? What I'm going to share with you is what I know. And here's Positive Chick here. That's another self portrait, but I didn't make that. I didn't create that. It's another artist from Alberta. So, and this is a beautiful gift from my positive dude. And that's from Las Vegas, from Elena Bulutova, I think, another artist in Las Vegas. So, to make this thing short, please take full responsibility of your choices. You can always choose again. You are the hero of your own movie, which is your life. And if you believe in a higher power like me, it's your business. I'm not here to force anybody. I am a self taught artist, and since 2016, and I never look back. There are struggles along the way, part of the process again. But this creativity, it set me free. It brought me to my healing inside out. And I pray and I wish, my wish for you is that you will find that joy inside of yourself, within yourself. Because the answer is always inside, it's never on the outside. And so I'm so excited to share that with you because it took me a long, long time to get the memo. And I have to let go of my own bullshit. So this is a video diary for my future self and my younger self that I'm so happy that I just acknowledged my little me because she's been through a lot, like super duper a lot. And probably that's the person I've become. And today is the day where everything just clicked that I fought for my life literally to be where I am and become a better version of my past selves. So it's a place where there's acceptance, there's love, because if I don't love myself, then I would still be probably judgmental. And there are still times where that old program would, like sneaky would come up, and I'm like, no, I choose love. I choose to love myself, so I will not judge you for whatever you're going through. Because in this day and age of social media and everybody's putting all their best foot forward, makeup on and everything, I have my lipstick on just to have a little color, but there's no color anymore. My color is my aura inside out. Um, a healthy dose of positivity for sure, not the toxic one. And yeah, my vibe is non toxic. So now, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know, how do you overcome your skepticism or your own self criticism or whatever belief that you believe that is a lie, that is like a false belief, if you will, that you've created when you were young because you were hurt in the past, and how you can start to look inside yourself and begin your own healing journey. Because if you don't feel, you will never heal. The wounds from 1942 will still be there. And that's when I was born in 1978. So I have to start 19 wherever. The starting point is your core wounds, which is from your childhood. It's always, you have to start from the very beginning so you can have a wonderful foundation in terms of building a strong house, which is your body, your mind, your spirit, your soul, your heart, and that's it. Like a strong, you know that deep inside yourself, you got it, you got this. And yes, for me, it's like there's self-doubt because I've been only doing this since 2016. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. It's still a few years. Like, but I did not stop improving my style, my looking, practicing hours, many hours of painting. And when I started selling them last year, I started to slowly begin that, oh my God, I can make money off of it. And now I am stepping into this mindset of how to make this a solid business and finding a healthy way for me, okay, that works for me, not from the gurus that's trying to force me to do their own way, because I have tried so many things and so far it did not work for me. So I'm like, okay, is there another way, that the Hazel way, where it matches my inside, like my values? I don't like to sell something that I don't believe in, period. And you would not want to sell something that you don't believe in just for the heck of money. I really don't. And i I appreciate the value of money, and that's energy. That's where we live right now in this world that is so, oh my God, I don't want to go down to the rabbit hole. But the thing is, money is energy. And I also started, we were going to talk about our money relationship in the next video, hopefully. And for now, this is a wonderful feeling. And I just want to encourage you, if you're a self-taught artist, a self-taught artist, or we're all artists, by the way, even if you don't believe it. It took me a while to finally freaking say it. And like, it's one thing that you say it, but it's also one thing that you believe it. And I started to look really pretend. Like when you were young and you're like a child, you believe that you can, right? But when you grow up into adulthood and people keep saying, I don't know, I don't think you can do that, and da da da, there's people who are projecting their own insecurities to you and their own fears, and you start to believe their lies because you don't have that strong sense of self or self-awareness. In my case, that's what happened. And even if I claim that I am self-aware, there are moments where I'm like going back to the default settings of my old program. So yes, unleash the inner artist within yourself, whatever that kind of craft or artistry you want to create. And so, yeah, I am an artist. I'm proud of it. And I'm here to create something that I can sell so that I can start to create money off of it, and that I um, can share that joy of painting and creativity, because it definitely healed me inside out. And I wouldn't be talking to you if I would not be talking to you if I did not believe that it happened for me. And again, I am stepping into this place of marketing myself without forcing anyone. It has to be, oh my God, you gotta. I'm sharing this with you guys because I'm so excited. It worked for me, and maybe you can try. It's an option, not forcing. Because I used to sell, I've been in sales before where, my God, it's like super masculine and like brass tacks, like, come on, buy it, like it was so aggressive. And I'm like, I don't like that feeling, and I really don't like forcing people because I don't want to be forced to buy something I don't like or I don't believe in, right? However, lessons, insights, wisdom, this is where we are. So I'm proud of myself and I'm proud of you. I'm sending you hugs, virtual hugs, wherever you are, and believe in your dreams and in your desire to become an artist or whatever that you want to become. So thank you again for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this video to your family and friends, and let us encourage each other. Take care, guys. Remember, feel to heal inside out. And I wish you all the joy, peace, love, infinite abundance, and know that you are not alone and we're in this together. Together, we rise and shine. Bye for now.